I want to quickly talk to you about how to embed Stripe checkout on a website, and I want to share with you five different ways you can actually accept Stripe on your website. The thing is that a lot of folks talk about PayPal, PayPal here, PayPal there, but you also have to really don't discount Stripe. Stripe is really coming up really fast in terms of popularity. So here are the trends I want you to think about. So for many companies, it's actually important to control the look and feel of their checkout flow, right? Because this really can actually make or break the monetization process. So while you can add your logo and colors to a Stripe checkout, it still looks and feels separate from your website or app. So Stripe offers actually a building blocks that developers can use to create a custom checkout form. And the thing is, if your company has a in-house let's say it has an in-house team of developers or enough budget to hire developers, this could be a great option for your company. However, keep in mind that building and maintaining a custom checkout flow is not really an easy task and can get expensive quickly. So when developing a custom checkout, you have to really understand that if you can't go that route, you have all kinds of possibilities. There are actually third-party solutions that you can use this year. Okay, and as this third-party solutions use Stripe for payments, you won't have to worry about PCI compliance. So that's really good from an affordability point of view. Now let me quickly explain to you what Stripe is. So Stripe is a technology company that actually provides economic infrastructure for the internet, kind of similar to PayPal. You may know Stripe mainly for its payment processing services, which really allows merchants to accept payments online, right? They also offer a suite of other related products such as billing, fraud prevention, and a business management tool. So businesses of every size, from new startups to public companies, use their software to accept payments and manage their business online. So that's really good. Now, can you actually embed Stripe on your website? Yes, you can. You can do so through two ways. I mean, there are two options here. You have Stripe Checkout. So here you have a low-code payment form by Stripe, and this requires some technical knowledge and to really integrate. So that's option number one, Stripe Checkout, or the option number two, actually using Checkout Page. So here you have no-code checkouts built on top of Stripe, customizable checkout pages, payment forms, and lead capture forms. So when you think about accepting payments with Stripe on your website, you have to really familiarize yourself with Stripe Checkout. So Stripe Checkout is actually a low-code payment integration that creates a customizable form for actually collecting payments. So the cool thing is you can redirect customers to a Stripe-hosted payment page or embed checkout directly in your website. Okay, and so low code doesn't mean no code. That's totally different. No, low code is it's not really far from no code, but it's still not equal to no code. So embedding Stripe checkout on your website requires code integration. You will need a backend or a server to initiate a checkout session. And if you're not technical, you can work with a developer to implement it. But the cool thing is that once you have Stripe checkout, you have an array of possibilities. For example, you have one-time payments, and that's really good because you have the ability to actually amortize your payment over time. You have subscriptions, so you are able to enable subscriptions. If you are in a subscription oriented business, that's kind of cool. You have cross sells. That's really good. Also, if you are able to embed Stripe to your website, you can initiate cross sells. You can collect. I mean, by the way, cross sells and upsells. Okay, so you can have one-click upsells. You can collect taxes. That's really good. You have a tool that's really customizable in the sense that you are able to you can tailor, you can change the color and the look and feel of everything to match your brand. You also have PCI compliance. So if you go with a third-party software tool for Stripe integration, you have PCI compliance. You have a one-time payments. In other words, payment forms, payment links. You have pay what you want. You have payment plans also. That's really good. If you are in an industry that really sort of encourages the payment plans, you will love that. You have lead capture forms, and lead. I mean, you can have custom forms also. So that's really fantastic. So overall, what I'm trying to say here is that if you're able to initiate, like if you can embed Stripe on your website, you can accept payments and other types of monetary and non-monetary benefits. So that's important to consider this year. So if you want to accept payments with Stripe on your website, here are the steps I want you to really think about. Okay, how do you embed or add a Stripe checkout to your website this year? So the option number one, I'll share with you 5 ways, 5 options. Option number one, you want to use a Stripe powered checkout page. So there are a number of companies that offer checkout pages that are powered by Stripe. And if you need one recommendation, let us know in the comment section, and we certainly will get back to you and sort of recommend a player for you. So a service offering an embedded checkout page is probably the simplest way of embedding Stripe checkout into your website. Their focus is on delivering an easy, conversion driven payment experience without compromising on payments related functionality. Okay. And in most cases, these services will take care of everything for you from the initial setup to maintaining the checkout page. So the cool thing is you just pay them and you can pay them on a monthly basis, or you can pay them a one-time fee and they'll take care of everything for you. Let me share with you a few of those players who are really great. So you have checkout page. So you can see on the screen here with checkout page, you are able to sell online. So and the checkout page is applicable it's applicable to websites, landing pages, social commerce. So if you have an e-commerce website, you can really embed Stripe with no problem through checkout page. So here you can sell online with custom no-code checkouts. That's the first solution. The second solution is Foxy. So you can see on the screen. So Foxy actually enables flexible e-commerce for your website. That's pretty good, pretty powerful too. And Foxy is really the team at Foxy is really fast in getting back to you. They're really responsive. The third solution I want to share with you is To Checkout. So To Checkout actually is now called Verifone, but they still use To Checkout in certain geographies because of the brand name. So with To Checkout, you are able to accept payments from any device, from any country. So that's really good. So they can also help you sort of maintain a Stripe sort of checkout page. So if you want to accept payments with Stripe on your website, besides using a Stripe powered checkout page, you can also use a Stripe powered shopping cart. So shopping cart are pretty powerful. So another popular approach to take payments on your website with Stripe is just by using a Stripe powered embeddable shopping cart. And so the cool thing is a shopping cart solution makes it possible for customers to add items to their cart and provides a checkout flow to purchase them. So here we are speaking about e-commerce, right? It's all about if you have an online store, if you have a digital assets where you really rely on, let's say you rely on digital processes, this a shopping cart could be really helpful. So compared to a checkout page, a shopping cart solution provides a single checkout flow for all products instead of a unique flow per product. It also introduces extra checkout steps as customers first add products to their cart before checking out. So a shopping cart, really, the big question is, should you go with a shopping cart solution or should you go with a checkout page? It really depends. It depends on it depends on the best practices in your industry. It depends on what your rivals are doing, your competitors are doing. Okay, a shopping cart is great if you want your customers to add multiple products to their cart while browsing your website. It is not really great if you have a landing page on which you want customers to complete their purchase as quickly as possible. So it's one of those things where it really depends. It depends on your revenue goals and also what kind of expectations your website visitors actually have vis-a-vis your products or services. So just like with the checkout page solutions, in most cases, these services will take care of everything for you from the initial setup to maintaining the shopping cart. So I'm speaking here about actually having an A to Z solution. Okay, and that would be really great, especially from a scalable point of view. So basically, let me share with you a few shopping cart solutions that you can actually consider this year. So you have Shopify. So Shopify is definitely pretty powerful in terms of e-commerce in general, but also in terms of adding a Stripe plugin to your website. You have a BigCommerce, another big player here. You have 3D Cart. So 3D Cart can also be a good solution to consider. You have um, you have Volusion. So Volusion also can help you in terms of if you have a Volusion store, you have a Stripe checkout shopping cart, and you have PrestaShop. So PrestaShop is also a big player when it comes to Stripe checkout pages, checkout carts. If you're looking for ways to how to accept payments with Stripe on your website, I want you to really consider using a Stripe powered donation form. So this is option number 3. So option number 1, using a Stripe powered checkout page. Option number 2, using a Stripe powered shopping cart. Option number 3, using a Stripe powered donation form. So if you are using Stripe checkout to accept donations, you might want to use an embeddable donation form that works with Stripe, and that's really powerful. I mean, if you are in the sort of philanthropic realm, of course. So checkout forms for collecting donations come with different requirements depending on the geography, depending on the regulations that pertain to donation or any philanthropic activities in your area. So basically, it should be possible to change the amount or select from a number of suggested amounts. Okay, so as with any type of form, it's important that the design of the donation form integrates well with your website, not only in terms of branding, but also in terms of tone. Okay, now let me share with you a few donation form builders that can all be embedded on your sites today. So you have DonorBox. So DonorBox, this is actually the fundraising engine of choice for more than 50,000 organizations from nearly 100 countries. So pretty powerful. You can do a lot with DonorBox. You also have GiveCloud. So GiveCloud allows you to have better forms, so you can have more donations, and you can really embed actually Stripe through this provider. You also have a checkout page. So checkout page allows you to accept donations online with simple no-code forms. Next, you also have another tool, GiveWP. So GiveWP allows you to actually, WP this is a WordPress plugin, so it's not a form builder, but it's really a WordPress plugin. So, but pretty powerful at that, by the way. So this is really fantastic. If you want to accept payments with Stripe on your website, I want you to really think about using a Stripe-powered payment form builder. So basically, option number 1, use a Stripe-powered checkout page. Option number 2, use a Stripe-powered shopping cart. Option number 3, using a Stripe-powered donation form. Option number 4, using the Stripe-powered payment form builder. So if your checkout form needs to be, let's say, dynamic or capture a lot of data, you may want to look into a form builder software, right? Now, these solutions are primarily focused on collecting data, and some of them come with calculation functionality to actually create dynamic pricing models. Keep in mind, though, and this is an important one, keep in mind that these solutions are less focused on accepting payments and might lack features such as subscription payments, payment notifications, and also digital downloads. Let me share with you a few Stripe-powered payment form builders that you can actually use this year to actually start accepting payments with Stripe on your website. So you have Wufoo. So Wufoo actually is an online form builder with a cloud storage database. Pretty powerful. You also have a checkout page. So here you can capture leads and collect payments online with no-code forms. Next, you have a Convert Calculator. So here you can convert traffic into customers. So pretty powerful too, Convert Calculators. You also have JotForm. So JotForm allows you to have pretty powerful forms, pretty excellent forms in terms of functionality. So that's pretty fantastic. Next, you have Gravity Forms. So here you have powerful data capture fueled by Gravity Forms. Pretty fantastic. So this is really great. Next, you have Cognito Forms. So you are able to have software that allows you to easily build powerful forms. So this is really fantastic. Next, if you want to really accept payments with Stripe on your website this year, I want you to think about using a Stripe-powered checkout WordPress plugin. Okay, so basically, option number one, you use a Stripe-powered checkout page. Option number two, use a Stripe-powered shopping cart. Number three, use a Stripe-powered donation form. Number four, use a Stripe-powered payment form builder. And finally, use a checkout WordPress plugin. So if you are using WordPress, because the WordPress plugin applies only if you are using WordPress. If you're using another form, another website building sort of process, you can't use this. So if you are using WordPress, this is probably the easiest way to get started with accepting payments with Stripe. So as a result of the popularity of Stripe and the WordPress platform, there are a number of WordPress plugins that are built with the sole purpose of integrating Stripe checkout into your site. So that's really good. So basically, but again, the plugin that you go for will depend on your niche, will depend on what your customers are actually up to, and also will depends on your geography. Okay, so depending on which plugin you choose, you will need to do a little bit of work to set up the plugin. After the initial setup, you'll be able to start collecting payments right away. Now, keep in mind that some WordPress plugins are highly customizable, whereas others are more rigid, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, again, going back to what I said, whether you want something rigid or something more customizable, you have to see what the competition is doing, especially your market leader. What kind of best practices you have in the industry? Let me share with you a few popular options. So when it comes to WordPress plugins, you have Checkout Page, you have WordPress Simple Pay, you have Stripe Payments for WooCommerce. This is really powerful, especially if you have clients, if you want to serve a global audience. Okay, so WP Simple Pay and Stripe Payments for WooCommerce. So as a summary here, there are a number of ways that you can embed a checkout on your website while using Stripe for payments. Okay, so the best solution for your business will depend on your traffic, will depend on your specific needs, will depend on your requirements, and will depend on the kind of vision you have for your site. So here's the bottom line. Into this conversation, I spoke to you about how to accept payments with Stripe on your website. I give you the trains and next the steps. So I spoke to you about 5 options: using a Stripe Power checkout page, a shopping cart, donation form, a payment form builder, or a WordPress plugin. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.